Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and today's book review is Incognito by David Eagleman. Now, just to make you think, let me give you a few questions that are at the back of the book. It says, why does your foot hit the brake pedal before you're conscious of the danger ahead? Why do you hear the name in a conversation that you didn't think you were listening to? Why is a person whose name begins with J likely to marry another person whose name begins with J? Why is it so difficult to keep a secret? How is it possible to get angry at yourself? Who exactly is mad at whom? And I wrote down another few questions which I thought were thought-provoking. Why are some marriage partners more likely to cheat? Yes or no? Then why do patients on Parkinson's medications become compulsive gamblers? And last but not the least, why did Charles Whitman, a high IQ bank teller and former Eagle Scout, suddenly decide to shoot 48 people from the University of Texas Star in Austin? If you thought those questions were absolutely thought-provoking, some of these statements that he has given in this book really will baffle you even more. He states, with proof that all men and women are not born equal. He also gives an example of a condition called synesthesia, whereby people can they can actually taste shapes, feel sounds, or they can even hear colors. So kind of spooky, crazy stuff. And one of the other examples which I really liked was during World War II, it was? Yeah, I think World War II, yes. Expert British spotters, what they had to do is they had to look at airplanes coming from afar, and they had to decide whether these were friendly allies or these were enemy aircrafts, and they had to decide on the spot and get them shot. Now, they were pretty effective. Now, if you ask these people, how did they do that? They didn't have an explanation. So, and how is it they managed to get these kinds of people who actually managed to have this kind of talent? So a lot of other questions which we normally take for granted are being answered in this brilliant book. In fact, I'll just give a short introduction about Eagleman. It seems he's a neuroscientist at Baylor's College of Medicine and directs the Laboratory of Perception and Action. He's also the author of Wednesday is Indigo Blue, that is discovering the brain of synesthesia, and some that is 40 takes from afterlives. I have purchased both the books immediately. Um, he's rated by the Times as the hottest thing in neuroscience. In fact, after reading his book, I felt there's a lot of similarities between him and Dr. Sam Harris, who is, of course, a champion atheist and one of the best intellects that I have, apart from Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, and Daniel Dennett. So if you want a thought-provoking book, if you want a book that really makes you think, if you want like a ground-breaking book, I would say Incognito is the book. I enjoyed it so thoroughly. I mean, I couldn't put it down. The book finally culminates into a kind of thought-provoking question where he asks us readers, do you think there is something as free will? Do you think that criminals should be punished without even analyzing their brains? Maybe they have some problem within themselves that they're not aware of. Compulsive gamblers, people who are addicted to sex, pedophiles. I mean, he has put forth a very compelling argument that really makes you think that maybe these people who are murderers, these people who are rapists, these people who are pedophiles, it's maybe not their fault. They have some medical condition that seems to be bothering them, and he has given substantial evidence to back his claim. So overall, I really enjoyed this book, and I would tell you this is a must-read. I rated this book an absolute 10 out of 10 because it made me think. So, my dear friends, this was Daniel Goleman's Incognito, and I rate this book a perfect 10 out of 10. This is Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com. Thank you for watching.